Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Got our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag.
All right, man. So the rumor on the street is that Danny Jacobs and Edgar Berlanga could be fighting June 10th. Seen it was a rumor on Twitter, so I don't know the validity of the rumor. I don't know the validity, of the rumor, but I've seen on Boxing News 24. And my thing is this, bro. That Berlanga deal they must sign must be a one-fight deal for sure. Because I believe Danny Jacobs back with Andre Rozier, right? Then I would double back to believe that Berlanga trained with Andre Rozier at one point. So I would believe that to be true. So to me, that might be a double whammy for him. That might be a true double whammy. So and it's cold. Got the car tripping this morning. But I guess it's gonna be a short deal with Matchroom. Danny Jacobs beat the hell out of Berlanga. He gonna stop Berlanga. Unless Danny Jacobs absolutely got nothing left in the tank, he gonna stop Edgar Berlanga. That ain't gonna take long. With him being a little bit older, about 8 rounds, he started off pretty good versus John Ryder. I don't think he fought since, so he's been fairly inactive. I guess they're gonna do it for Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend. That's what I would imagine. But yeah, I expect Danny Jacobs to park him. So like, it look like the power out this way. Yeah, they usually got power. We usually don't have power. Yeah, they ain't got no power over here. My power was flickering on and off. It was an ice storm, hailstorm yesterday. My power was flickering on and off. I couldn't have went live. We did it like 3 times. But even though I wasn't to talk about Wednesday, wanted to talk about this probably go up Thursday. So just looking at it, it's gonna be a short deal. I thought they was gonna start them off versus like Rice Pudding or Jack Morrison Jr. the third out of the UK, and this ain't no soft touch. I guess obviously if you want to be a main event, because that's one of the reasons him and Top Rank fell out because Top Rank wanted him to take a few steps back. They didn't think he was ready for the main event type of fights, which he wasn't. And Eddie Hearn gonna get this man killed. He about to get retired by Danny Jacobs, bro. Unless Danny Jacobs don't absolutely got nothing left in the tank, he about to get, sayonara, sucker. Like, bro, Danny Jacobs lose to him, man. Bro, he lost to John Ryder because he faded in the back half of that fight. He faded, but Danny just don't have no killing instinct, bro. That's the problem with Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs don't produce no killing instinct. That's the big issue with Danny Jacobs. He don't know how to finish. He got, the speed, the power, the height, the reach, but he just ain't no killer. He just ain't no killer. And that's the problem. But with Berlanga, I don't think you gotta kill. Come on, what is y'all doing? Oh, people can't drive, bruh. Oh, you could have been made this left turn, dude. They just sitting here. This dude got an RT Caravan that's sitting here. You got an RT, and then they letting the next wave of traffic come on. Now you want to go. Why would you go now? Fucking idiot, bro. True idiots, man. People who cannot drive, bro. It's the most irritatingest thing in the world. What they said back in the day, used to get their license out of a Cracker Jack box. But yeah, Danny Jacobs, all he gotta do is walk Berlanga in the shop. Berlanga is terrible. Berlanga is terrible, bruh. And he got physical talent, but he don't have no fundamentals, bro. He done fell in love. He done fell in love with the power. He done fell in love with power. Berlanga done fell in love with power. He done fell in love with power. And therefore, there lies his problem. You know, he had 4 trainers in his corner at one point, 3 or 4, and he don't understand shit. He don't understand how to get his head off the line. He don't know how to use his jab to set up his power. He don't know how to set up his power. He don't, man, dude, they did a bidding war for Berlanga, bro. If Berlanga was black, bro, oh, man. They wouldn't have, man, bro. Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul wouldn't have bid on Berlanga. Danny Jacobs, this shouldn't even go past 8. And I'm being nice saying 8. And that's because Danny Jacobs is old. Danny Jacobs should get this dude out of there. Real talk. Danny Jacobs should get this dude out of there. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. You know, this is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup. And I guess when you fight on, this is probably the best thing they can get, especially in New York City, bro. I mean, I'm surprised Danny Jacobs didn't retire after the Giant Rider. I guess it's money. It's too much money to get. I ain't mad at it. You know, you gotta get your fatty, as E40 would say. But you know, he beat Danny Jacobs. They probably gonna try to throw him in there with old buddy with Canelo. Watch. But Danny Jacobs lose to him, man. Danny Jacobs shouldn't even want to show his face nowhere in New York City ever again. He shouldn't be seen. He shouldn't be allowed 10 feet of a boxing event, a boxing gym, a boxer. That dude Berlanga don't have no business being in the ring with Danny Jacobs. That dude need to be he need to be on the card where rebuilding himself, where ain't nobody at the fight yet. He need to be the first or the second fight on the fight card. Like I said, he got talent, but ain't no brain going with the talent. It's like he the headless horseman. He got, you know, he can ride the horse and do all that, but he ain't got the brain, you know, to really carry out the mission. You know, and it seems like, I don't know what they do in training. Is it they get in training and they work on some stuff, and then he gets to the fight and he can't translate it? That might be the case. But he need a disciplinarian, somebody that's going to drill it in his head, drill the drills in his head. He need to start all the way over. Top Rank was 100% right about that. Now, was it the knockout streak that contributed to this? Probably so. And they make mistakes. Players mess up too. But, you know, he need to be working from the very beginning. Just moving, sliding, then moving and jabbing, stepping over, getting his head off the line, 1-2s, 1-2-3, you know, just shit like that. It's gonna end real bad for him if he don't get it together. It's gonna end real bad. And them boxing promoters, when they expose you all up and they can't use you no more, damn, man, I always get caught by this damn life. And they can't use you no more, all they gonna do is keep him moving. They don't care about Edgar Berlanga like his woman or his kid or his mom or his pops do. They don't care. So somebody need to be looking out for him, bro. Like, you don't need to be in there with Danny J. Just start over. But then when you get expenses, you start getting a certain check, you start living above that lifestyle. You see, he talking about running around with Fat Joe and I'm a star and all that shit. Yeah, there's something about the New York athletes too. Something they wired too good in their brains. You know, if I was him, I'd be headed back to school, bro. Pick up a trade right now, because this ain't gonna end well. All the self-belief you got, that can't help you here. You don't have the tools to be on this level. You don't. And somebody, you believe in your power, and on this level, you know, that power ain't gonna bail you out, bro. That power ain't gonna bail you out like it's bailing you out versus C-level, D-level opponents. It ain't. You gotta be able to put it all together. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to break these type of dudes down. A body work with a game plan that you can follow and shit. This nigga need hooked on phonics for boxing. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Good Fella TV. Peace.